This has been really enjoyable, for an operator like me and I think some of the other CEOs in the room. Being able to take some time out with other leaders across academia, across industry, across government, and have these stimulating conversations, helps broaden your mind, maybe makes you think of things that you hadn't thought of, and lets you take some new ideas back to the office to share with the team.
The shift the past few years has been remarkable. In my view, the human interest, the client interest, the societal interest in climate, in diversity, this is arising up in our investment work today in a way that it wasn't really present a decade ago or 10 years ago or 15, 20 years ago.
I think what's fundamentally important in public policy advocacy for a company is thought leadership.
Being passionate about what we do is one of the reasons why we're here. When you can put the efforts that you're doing, which is serving an organization and continuing to enhance the overall value of the organization, and you can pair that with your passion to do good, to improve the planet, to impact the lives of many other people, then it's a win-win, and it allows individuals like myself, who've been doing this for decades, to be very excited about what I do and to continue to give me the passion to come in every day and make a difference.
I was really excited to see HBS taking on industrial strategy, industrial policy as a topic, because it's often something talked about in economics departments or policy schools, but it's fundamentally a business issue. And if our CEOs and other corporate leaders don't understand what the direction is on policy, we're in for a big trouble. So bringing together private sector, public sector, and academics to talk about these issues and figure out where the frictions are, that's the way to unlock value, not just for the United States, but around the world.
There's an ongoing conversation around the benefits of active ownership, the benefits of directly engaging with companies. And the benefits are that narrative plays a really important role in ensuring that not only do companies understand what investors are looking for, investors like us, but also that other investors start to enable these types of practices where they're working collaboratively with companies to drive meaningful impact and meaningful sort of financial outcomes. So we have to be able to tell the stories of the successes that we've had, but also the journey that we've gone through in order to get us to working collaboratively with these companies to drive this added value.
We do see clients wanting to apply their investment dollar towards initiatives that could focus on like capturing carbon as an example, or creating sustainable consumer and production capabilities in society and using that to make money.
Public policy, in the sort of manufacturing or industrial space has to be about economic growth, job growth, and wage growth. And if those principles are kept in mind with respect to economic policy, then great. And so that's the perspective we take when we're advocating for policies like implementation of the Inflation Reduction Act.
We're competing against 100 years of fossil fuels, which have a lot of subsidies, are ingrained in the system. So changes like this don't happen overnight. This is a long journey, and we're displacing something that's been been established for years and years. Just think about it like building a highway, right? It doesn't happen overnight. There's a whole ecosystem of clean energy technology providers that we collaborate with.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion has to be critical to what we need and how we're going to progress. If we're going to open the door to get more people, we have to think about how do we become a more inclusive environment and a more inclusive culture. We fundamentally want more women, more people who have diverse backgrounds into what we're doing and into our industry, because we think that we can help shape the future of industry.